Plan on ruining your dish towels when you're making this. Hi, welcome to a Fat Kid Chronicle. First, I'm going to try to cook something, and it's going to be good, is what I believe in my heart. See, I watch all these other vloggers, and I'm like, gosh, you know, that seems fun. I could do that. I want to try something like that. And I feel like they all spend lots of time, like, here, I'm going to plan out my video, Charlie McDonald, right? Talks all the time about how he spends lots of time planning out his videos, and they're very specific and planned out. And maybe someday I'll get to a place where I'm doing that. But what I'm doing at the moment is completely winging it. And that's probably not going to turn out well. Come on! It'll be fun. I found homemade SpaghettiOs on a recipe blog that I follow that's called Fat Girl Trapped in a Skinny Body. I'll put the link down there. I've always felt like a fat guy trapped in a fat body. The things that you are going to need in order to actually make this food. Okay, the first thing is a whole crap ton of tomatoes. 3 pounds of Roma tomatoes. Roma tomatoes are the ones that are shaped sort of like a small red football. Okay. Then a ½ pound of carrots. Now I weighed these at the store. I'm like, I know that this is 3 pounds of tomatoes. I already had the carrots. I don't have a scale. It's going to weigh a ½ pound of carrots. And so I'm just going to guess that that's like 2 carrots. Two big carrots. I'm going to peel the crap out of them. You need a yellow onion, 2 heads of garlic, bam, 3 cups of vegetable stock, pound of pasta. This is ½ of a pound of pasta, so I also had to get this one. The first thing you're doing is something that I have already taken the liberty of doing, or starting to do, which is preheating your oven to 400 degrees. It says to use silpat or parchment on your baking sheet to put your vegetables on, but I don't have that crap. I'm just going to put foil on it. So, you're going to get a baking pan. I'm going to try to not... Oh, God. Okay. I got it. You're going to hope that your pan is cleaner than this one is. That's why we're using foil. Because, clean. You know what I should actually do first? You're supposed to slice stuff and chop stuff first. So I'm supposed to cut these tomatoes into half thick slices. I don't understand. ½ inch? It doesn't say ½ inch thick slices. Half thick slices. Am I cutting them in half? Or am I cutting them into thick slices? I'm going to cut them in half. Take the most terrifying knife you own and cut some things. I remember when I was a kid, I used to hear the people on cartoons, I say people like they're real, the animations, and they would talk about, the whole potato thing. I think it's from an old movie, and then they'd say tomato, tomato. As a child, I did not understand that at all. What kind of moron says tomato is what I used to tell myself at age 5. And then, as I got older, I found out that there's this thing called British people. I just heard some crap at my front door. I'm going to take my knife. When you come back from your front door from what appeared to actually be nothing, continue chopping your tomatoes. I just said the word slice and chop as one word, known as shopping. So many tomatoes. What are we going to do with them all? Tomatoes everywhere. How are they all going to fit on one baking sheet? They might not. You're going to put those on your baking sheet. Yep. I found when I was at the store and I was buying foil that there was non-stick foil and then regular old foil, which is what I purchased. Am I incorrect that foil is already non-stick? Like, I feel like I've used foil before while cooking, and that it already doesn't stick to things. I don't know. That being said, I'm about to spray this crap down with some spray. Dear God, if I would have sliced these in ½ inch thick slices, there'd been crap everywhere. You're going to go get the other smaller pan that you have to put the other things in. Peeling some vegetables. Yeah, this is not the most glamorous part of the job. It makes me feel like I am at an old-timey prison. Except this should be a potato instead. Here's what I hope you'll get, among several things, from these little videos I've decided I'm going to start to make. I'm not actually an expert on anything. Play a game here while you're watching. That every time you hear my knife almost sound like a gun, you pretend you got shot. That doesn't feel like this. Do I need another? I feel like that's not very many carrots. I'm gonna do another carrot. Gunshot. Murder. Death. Homicide. Other words for dying. Cadaver. Dead body. Morgue. Spray this one too. This is a new and improved formula. New and improved Pam. Or, as it will look backwards, because I am using Photo Booth on my laptop, Manine. I feel like they have this super... Oh, God. Nope. Oh. I feel like they have this real fancy way of chopping the onions that I have tried to adopt in my own life. And it turns out I'm awful at it. But I still keep trying under the false hope that one day Anne Burrell will come to my house and show me how to do it right. And then I will talk to her about her hair. Here's to not cutting my hand off. Here's to not cutting my hand off. Oh God, I am so gonna cut my hand. It's getting... Oh my gosh. Okay, so I really love like My Drunk Kitchen and You Deserve a Drink and Daily Grace in terms of vlogging, and they are all really on top of, especially You Deserve a Drink and My Drunk Kitchen are really on top of terrible puns. And I'm dicing onions, and I about said just now things are getting pretty dicey over here, and it's my first terrible cooking pun. Thank you. You know what I think is my least favorite thing to do while I'm cooking is peel garlic. And I'll tell you why. It's because these freaking little papers, you can hear them, go everywhere. And I just burped. I'm gonna put them on the tray with carrots and onions, because they are friends. They hang out on weekends and on occasion get dinner during the week if they've had a rough day at work. Put those in the oven for what the recipe says is 35 minutes, or actually it says about 35 minutes, until the tomatoes are wrinkling and the onions and carrots start to get brown on the edges. I'll give you a perspective shot. Oh, no, they're sliding around. We'll try it in 35 minutes. What to do in the meantime? They swing my way. I stepped off in the club on a Friday night. It's been 35 minutes. Let's see how the things I tried to roast are looking now. They look like tomatoes that are slightly browner. Find all of the garlics that you thought you were being cute and spreading out on here, and now you can't find all of them. Put your vegetables also in that pot. Bring to a boil, then simmer over low to medium heat for about an hour. No. I'm not gonna cook that for an hour. They're already roasted, right? I mean, like, you cook something for an hour to, like, let the flavors get all developed and stuff. But these things are roasted already. It's gonna be delicious no matter what. Here I am at the sink, putting water in a pot. Time to add the pasta. I am gonna take the this measuring cup. I'm gonna dip it. I'm gonna put my hand upon its hip. When it dips, I dip, we dip. I'm gonna pour it into this magic bullet thing, and I'm gonna blend it up. Oh, here we go. In terms of color and consistency, though, that is close. I am making a giant mess all over my magic bullet. Hot. Ah, frig. Ah, crap! Mother. Oh, God. I'm gonna bring you over so you can actually see what I've done to my stove. That was from dropping this searing hot liquid on my finger. I actually think it looks really good when it's not burning off your fingers. What the hell was I thinking? God, be careful in the kitchen. Be more careful than me. You know what I forgot to do? Salt and pepper. Here's the lesson that you should take away from today's cooking adventure. Be careful of hot things.